Good evening and welcome to Added Time with your host Ian Faby. Today we kickstart things with Bayern and Tottenham have agreed a deal for Harry Kane. The deal is worth 95 million, and Tottenham have prolonged after the prolonged negotiations with Tottenham and Bayern Munich. The negotiations have come to an end. Both clubs have agreed a fee of 95 million euros. So now the decision has been left on Harry Kane, whether Harry Kane will be comfortable to move to Bayern Munich. Now Harry Kane said that he wanted to move to Bayern Munich before the season started, and if the move was possible after the season started, he was leaning more to staying at Tottenham. So sahi sijui kama Harry Kane ataenda Bayern Munich kama atabaki Tottenham. Sasa decision imebaki kwa Harry Kane, so we want to see, but for me I would like to see Harry Kane make the switch to Bayern Munich, because I feel Bayern Munich are missing maybe mchezaji mmoja ama wawili ndio warudi back on top, back to challenging for the Champions League na vitu kama hizo. So for me I would feel that Harry Kane interest would be best served at Bayern Munich, but if you want to stay at Tottenham for one more year, and so that next season he can live on a free and he can have anaweza kuwa na clubs mingi kuchoose juu hatakuwa na signing on fee any tu yeye na nini wake watakuwa negotiate nini kwenye ataenda. So things zinasim kama Harry Kane atabaki at Tottenham juu alikuwa amesema kama season itaanza kama hajapata move yake he remain at Tottenham. So after a long and lengthy negotiations between Bayern Munich and Tottenham, after washa agree season ikiwa imekaribia kuanza, na ndio Harry Kane anasema unajua season imeanza, sitaki kuwa unstable season ikianza, moving to a new club, moving to a new environment, moving to a new league. So Harry Kane might end up staying at Tottenham and see out his contract. Na sasa the next thing yenye imekuwa breaking news yenye imetufikia tu sahi in the few past hours, Real Madrid goalkeeper Thibaut Courtois amepata an ACL injury. Ukipata injury kama ACL on your left knee, of which ndio Thibaut Courtois amepata, we can put you out for a whole season. So Thibaut Courtois will not be available for Real Madrid for the next season juu amepata an ACL injury. So with that juu amepata an ACL injury, now we'll have to look at the 5 goalkeepers who can replace Thibaut Courtois at Real Madrid. For me, the first number 1 potential goalkeeper mwenye anaweza enda ku replace Thibaut Courtois at Real Madrid for the next season, my first target would be David De Gea. David De Gea might finally get his move to the Bernabeu. Wase wa Mani, mafanzo wa Mani wenye mnaweza kumbuka, around 2015-2016 David De Gea was heavily linked with a move to Real Madrid, but Manchester wakacheza kama wao in the final hours za transfer window. Hiyo saizo transfer window ilikuwa mabakisha few hours iishe. Mani wakasema ati fax machines zetu zimeharibika, hatuwezi tuma documents, and that's how 2015-2016 David De Gea remained at Man United. But now David De Gea has finally left Manchester United and he left on a free. So right now David De Gea is a free agent, and ukiangalia hiyo deal from Real Madrid and David De Gea, it makes a lot of sense. David De Gea can move to Real Madrid. Real Madrid is a big club and a club that will be fighting for trophies at all ends. If you can Champions League, if you can La Liga, if you can their domestic cups, Real Madrid will be fighting for the trophies, and they don't have a goalkeeper, and I guess this would be a good move for David De Gea. Apate 1 year at a big club, and maybe next year he can move to maybe a Saudi club and get a big check. My second option for me for Real Madrid would be Kepa Arrizabalaga, huyo kipa wenyu Chelsea. Na Chelsea sijasahau mkiwa na watu wa Arsenal. Acha tuanzie na watu wa Arsenal. Watu wa Arsenal tafadhali, before league ianze muingia pale YouTube, msearch pale hivyo Anthem ya Champions League. Unajua watu wa Arsenal mshasahau nini Anthem ya Champions League, muingia pale YouTube, msearch kidogo Anthem ya Champions League, ndio season ikianza msikuwa umepotea sana, mwanzake kuuliza hii ni ligi gani, huko ni wapi. Champions League ikianza, so msisahau ku download hiyo Anthem ya Champions League. Watu wa Chelsea sijamalizana na nyinyi, I will get back to you. So for me the next option would be Kepa, but ikifika ni Kepa moving to Real Madrid, considering Kepa is the most expensive goalkeeper in the world, Chelsea would not let him go for cheap. So maybe a loan move. Okay, a loan move to Real Madrid will make a lot of sense, but sijui kama bado unajua Chelsea bado hajaamua nani will be their number one. So Kepa might be out of, wanaweza kosa kwenda Madrid kama another option. For me the third option would be Bono. Bono is the Sevilla goalkeeper. Sevilla, kama mwenye wanajua Sevilla, wao ndio alishinda Europa League last season. And Bono would be a good option for Real Madrid. He plays in La Liga, he knows the league, where could fit in, would not take any time. So Bono would be a good option for Real Madrid, but kulingana na hiyo contract ako nayo Sevilla, I guess Sevilla would ask for big money, na Real Madrid are still holding out on the money juu wanafikiria there is a possibility Kylian Mbappe akuje, na acha tutaangalia story ya Mbappe hapo mbele kidogo. For me the fourth choice would be a familiar face. Mse amekuwa kwa hiyo club for some time, mse alikuanga huko and he won every possible trophy angeshinda na Madrid at that time. Huyo mse ni Keylor Navas. Keylor Navas sai sidhani ako na club juu last season alikuanga on loan at Nottingham Forest. He did a good job at Nottingham Forest, akawa help to ndio asikuwe relegated wakabaki kwa ligi. Keylor Navas would be a good shout out juu he is coming to the end of his career. Anaweza rudi to Real Madrid for one more season, ashikilie mpaka Thibaut Courtois akuje back to full fitness. But ile shida iko hapo ni team kama Bayern Munich, they are still looking for a goalkeeper juu mkiweza kumbuka last season ikiwa halfway, Manuel Neuer got a very severe injury and he's still not back in training at Bayern Munich. He's still injured, so Bayern Munich are still looking for a goalkeeper, and time is running out. Juu transfer window itafungwa on the 31st of August at 11:59 pm. When you wajui transfer window ufungwa at exactly 11:59 August 31st. The fifth choice inaweza kuwa a veteran nani, Hugo Lloris mwenye alikuanga Tottenham. He still doesn't have a club. Tottenham, let's see both sides ikifika ni Hugo na Real Madrid, it would make a lot of sense for any moving to the other side juu it's just for 1 year, ndio mtu wanatafuta tu mtu akushikilia for 1 year juu Thibaut Courtois hiyo injury amepata, it's quite the injury. Ukipata injury ya ACL inakuanga kitu kingine, so we can wait and see. Now the Mbappe saga bado inaendelea, and Mbappe has come out clearly and has told PSG he will not be leaving, and he is not going to leave, and he will leave next summer on a free. But ukiangalia vitu from Mbappe's perspective, he has all the power. PSG handed him over all the power, and Mbappe anafeel kama PSG walimdanganya wakasema wata build a team around him last season. That's never happened. That never materialized. So Mbappe amefeel frustrated na akasema he won't trigger his 1 year extension, and he will not leave PSG this summer. He will do it next summer, and he will go on a free. Na kila msee anajua Mbappe wants to go to Real Madrid, but if he's living on a free na kuna transfer fee, kuna big teams maybe the likes of Manchester United, Arsenal, wanaweza ingia kwa hiyo mix juu najua siku hizi Real Madrid are not the only big teams around. Sasa kuna the big teams wameacha kulala, team kama Man U tuko pale, na kama mliona predictions zangu the last video, I predicted Manchester United to win the Champions League, na hiyo sio chocha, hiyo itafanyika, si stories za jaba hiyo. Next tuko na Tyler Adams is set to join Chelsea for 20 million pounds. He is coming from Leeds. The deal is done. Chenye imebaki ni kwenda kufanya medical. So Tyler Adams to Chelsea ana expect kuwa announcewa very soon. The next deal ni Caicedo. Bado Caicedo hajapata move yake to Chelsea after Declan Rice from West Ham alitoka West Ham akaenda Arsenal for 105 million pounds. Brighton wakasema, hey, hold on a minute, 105 million pounds, we want the same fee. So now Brighton the whole summer they have been very consistent. They have been asking for 100 million pounds for Caicedo, and Chelsea wamefika around the 80-85 million pounds mark. Wamesema wataki kupitisha hapo, but Brighton are still holding on. Wanasema they want 100 million pounds for Moises Caicedo. Let's see whether that will happen. Next we have Neymar and PSG. Wote wamepatana from Neymar's camp na wamepatana na PSG. Akasema both agree to part ways. So now Neymar is not a free transfer, but yeye na agents wake they are actively looking for a move, na amekuwa heavily linked with Chelsea. Kwani Chelsea wanataka kununua kila mtu, but he is linked heavily with Chelsea. So let's see where Neymar will be playing his football next season. Next tuko na Pavard is set to join Manchester United. Yeye ndiye atakuwa replacement wa Harry Maguire, although kuna two more options ya anaitwa jina yake na ni confuse kidogo, Tolibo na Tapsibo. Wako na majina zinafanana, ina ni confuse kidogo, but one is from Bayern Leverkusen and the other one is from Nice. Na tuko na Benjamin Pavard from Bayern Munich. So Benjamin Pavard ameambia Bayern Munich he wants to leave, he wants a new challenge. Juu at Bayern Munich he has been playing as a right back. He says his best position is a center back, and Manchester United are actively looking for a replacement for Harry Maguire. Na so sana Erik ten Hag anataka Benjamin Pavard akuje, and Benjamin Pavard amesema it's okay, he wants to join Manchester United. So this deal might happen in the course of the week ama early next week. So keep an eye on that. Benjamin Pavard na naitwa Sofian Amrabat to join Manchester United in the coming few days. Juu wase kama Fred, Donny van der Beek and Scott McTominay are also set to leave Manchester United na watakuwa replaced. So if an Amrabat na Benjamin Pavard, look out for those deals. They will maybe joining Manchester United either in the course of the week, hii weekendi ama early next week. Na tukikaribia kufunga kipindi, Chelsea are also set to hijack deal ya Lavia Romelo ama Romelo Lavia. Amekuwa set to join Liverpool kwanzia the transfer window ianze. Alikuwa ende join Liverpool, but Liverpool don't want to pay the 50 million pounds that Southampton are asking for. But now Chelsea wako ready kutumia hiyo kulipa hiyo do. So maybe after jana make predictions zangu, nilikuwa nimeweka Liverpool in fourth, but kulingana na their transfer window, I wouldn't say that Liverpool wamekuwa na successful transfer window. So maybe I might have my reservations on Liverpool finishing fourth, but unajua bado nilikuwa nimesema watashinda Europa League, na kiasi shinda Europa League hiyo ni kumaanisha they get a free ticket to the UEFA Champions League, but I still have my reservations on them finishing top 4 kulingana na their transfer window. Na tukikuja naona kama kwanza tutafingia kipindi hapo. This has been your show inaitwa Added Time with your host Ian Faby. Hope to see you tomorrow, tuonge more on football. Na kesho tutakuwa na kipindi kidogo pale hivyo, tukitaka kuongelelea wase wenye wanapenda FPL kama mimi, wenye wajui FPL ni nini. FPL ni Fantasy Premier League, wenye tunapenda hiyo ligi. Tutakuwa hapo kesho ndio tujue venye tutaorganize kikosi, venye umeorganize kikosi yako. Unaweza tuma venye umeorganize kikosi yako hapo hivyo kwa comment section. Mimi kesho nitaingia hapa niwaoneshe venye nimeset kikosi yangu for the season, and niwaambie which players to have, which players not to have at the opening game weeks of the season. Yeah, wacha tupatane kesho tuongee.